This is a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com, where over 70 local sporting events a year stream live to your PC, laptop, phone, and tablet.
This is Chambersburg Trojans basketball on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chambersburg Area Senior High School, where tonight it's the Chambersburg Trojans and Central Dauphin East Panthers. Hello, everyone. I'm Gary Klein, along with Ed Gottwald. Thanks for joining us tonight on Mid-Penn Broadcasting. And tonight's game is brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and make sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com, member FDIC. By Summit Sports Medicine, Chambersburg and Waynesboro. The Franklin County Visitors Bureau. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. By Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road, Chambersburg. By Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. By Shippensburg Physical Therapy, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Wadesboro, and Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. By Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. By Art Sign Company, serving the area since 1945. By Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. By the Sports Page, your new source for Franklin County sports is at the sportspage.blog. By the United States Air Force, aim high. Make a living with a career that makes a difference. The U.S. Air Force. By Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Wadesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, warm-up hats, and so much more. By Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas in Chambersburg and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. And by Klein Tours. Visit kleintours.net for complete tour schedule. Tonight's pregame show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Wadesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Going to be off to a little bit of an early start tonight due to the shortness of the JV game, which the Trojans won, by the way, by a score of 42-29. Tonight's opponent, the Central Dauphin East Panthers, brings a 4-2 record into Chambersburg tonight with losses to Central Dauphin and State College, wins over Pocono Mountain West, Carlisle, Altoona, and Academy Park. And Chambersburg 6-3. They have wins over James Buchanan, Mifflin County, Cedar Cliff, Carlisle, Redland, and Gettysburg, with losses to Waynesboro, Central Dauphin, and State College. So it's the Trojans, Panthers in a Mid-Penn Commonwealth battle. And the Trojans, Ed, I think really, coming into the 2019 portion of the schedule, looking pretty good, winning 6 out of 9 despite that injury factor early in the season.
Yeah, I think maybe 6-3 would be underachieving if they had everybody the whole season. But the fact that they didn't have Ethan Schreffler and Terrell Williams for the first, 7 games? Or six or 7 games, something like that. That's a big factor. And I think, for a couple games there, they're still trying to get them, into the lineup correctly. I think now they've had the Christmas turn to play together, and so now I don't think there's really any excuses. I mean, it's the Commonwealth now, full bore, and they got to be 100%.
Yes, it is, because it's going to be a very tough stretch, and we have a lot of games here in just a little over a month here for the season. I mean, we've got 13 games to play.
And our fingers are crossed for no snow.
Yes, it is, absolutely, because if there's snow, we may be playing 5 nights a week.
Well, it could get bad. Yeah, there's no question.
Before it's said and done. So, yeah, that would be nice to not have the snow, of course. So, the Trojans and Panthers warming up in front of us here. And we will be coming back with more on the Antrim Insurance pregame show after these messages on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the SportsPage.blog.
To kids, it's a funny word. Underinsured. To grown-ups, not so funny. While they're both about coverage, most people don't know they're probably underinsured. And it makes sense. They tried to save a few bucks, pressed a few buttons, and click, bing, boom, a policy. But at Erie Insurance, our policies can be tailored to meet your needs, like our guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So if the worst happens, you can rebuild your entire home, no matter what it costs. It's the coverage a grown-up like you deserves, at fair prices that often beat the other guys. Talk to Erie about what's right for exactly where you are in life, not over or under where you are. And yes, I just said underwear again.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500.
Guaranteed replacement cost subject to conditions and limitations. Go to erieinsurance.com/Erie Secure Home or talk to your Erie agent for more information.
Erie Insurance.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries don't always happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Michael Day, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! And right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. The Edge has 0% for 60 months plus $1,500 cash back. So go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today.
Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit ExploreFranklinCountyPA.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
The Chambersburg Trojans play here. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Welcome back to Chambersburg Area Senior High School, everyone, as we get set for tonight's game between the Chambersburg Trojans and Central Dauphin East Panthers. It is a Commonwealth matchup. Very important game for the Chambersburg Trojans here tonight. They kick off a week where they host CD, and Friday night they travel to Altoona to take on the Mountain Lions of Altoona.
I think anytime you're in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth, you definitely want to win at home as much as you possibly can, because you know the road games are going to be awful tough. I think Chambersburg can go 2-0 this week, and I think they really need to if they're looking to be a true contender in the league, because Central Dauphin's out to a great start, and so is Cumberland Valley.
Yeah.
They haven't played either one. Like, they did play Central Dauphin, but they still have CB and Harrisburg left.
They do. In fact,
half.
2 games with each one for the year,
right.
And
So I don't think Chambersburg's going to go undefeated the rest of the way, but I don't think anybody else is either. So you just don't want to fall too far behind here. But they got 2 league losses now. I think there's a decent chance they can win both these games this week, and then they'd be sitting pretty, I think.
Yes, they would be if with a couple wins this week. CD and Cumberland Valley now each have a loss, but I'm not sure if they were non-league or league losses.
I think CD's was non-league.
Yeah, it was a non-league loss, and I see where they have each lost a ball game. And the other, currently, not that it means a whole lot this early in the season, the Trojans are ranked number 12 in the power rankings.
I looked at that today too, and I thought, why am I even doing this?
I know, it's like, I know, this is going to change.
It's good information, but it really doesn't. It's not real relevant yet.
Yes, no, not yet, no. Next month at this time, it will be very relevant, but right now.
Well, that's just one more thing to think about. You don't want to get too many losses, because there's a lot of really good teams, I think, in 6A this year, maybe more than normal. So I think close to 500 record is probably not going to get it done. You're going to need to win a significant amount of games, and it sure looks that way early on. Well, we are getting close to the start of tonight's game, and we will be coming back with more of the Antrim Insurance pregame show after these messages on the F&M Trust, the sports network, on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
If a business has a bad sign, that's probably, a bad sign. Would you really want to do business with that company?
Your sign may be the first impression people have of your business. That's why a good quality sign is an important part of every successful business.
For 70 years, Art Sign Company has been the area's premier sign and identity professionals, providing expert craftsmanship in every commercial and residential sign they create.
Art Sign Company takes pride in offering signs for every type of business.
Their products even include digital and lighted signs.
And the residential offerings include house signs, birthday banners, and more.
Art Sign Company handles everything from the design and fabrication process to installation and service.
You can even promote your business on the road with a standout vehicle wrap.
Learn more online at artsignco.com.
Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop where customers become friends.
The U.S. Air Force flies thousands of missions around the world each day and relies on airmen with specialized mechanical training and skills to make it all happen. When you choose a mechanical career in the Air Force, you'll receive extensive training and experience on some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Call Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254 to find out more. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries often don't happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Brad Connor, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love, safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider. Always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Gary Klein with Ed Gottwalls. Welcome back to Chambersburg. And look at the lineups, Ed.
For Central Dauphin East, starters include number 1, Donovan Medina, number 2, Aaron Jones, number 3, Amir Jackson, number 4, Tyree Cowan, and number 23, Jaden Baltimore. Chambersburg's usual starting lineup here will be number 5, Ethan Schreffler, number 10, Seth Browse, number 15, Tyler Collier, number 24, Ty Holzapple, number 25, Terrell Williams.
And the Trojans with the ball, that is Seth Browse, and Browse will work it to Collier underneath. And Collier will put it up and in. Tyler Collier gets the first points of the game, a 2-0 Chambersburg lead. Pregame show tonight was brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent. And it's the Panthers with the ball for the first time tonight. That's Donovan Medina. And now over to the right side and Cowan. And back to the corner and looking for help. And it comes up to Medina.
Chambersburg playing their usual pretty tough man-to-man here. I would say one observation I have is that Chambersburg got size advantage just about everywhere in the court right now.
And the shot is no good as it fails to go down for Jaden Baltimore. And it's the Trojans on offense, right to left across your computer screen tonight. And a whistle early on, away from the ball.
That's going to be on Baltimore.
So that's the first foul of the game.
Williams started to make a move to the basket and got held.
And outside, there's the shot up and in, and that is Schreffler with the 3. And boy, he has been deadly from that 3-point zone.
They must have called a pushing foul inside on Chambersburg as the shot was going up.
And so it's a foul. The shot
that's
will
on Collier.
count. Yeah.
He shouldn't have been pushing there. He should know it was going in, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. No doubt about it. It was all net. And here's Amar Jackson over to the right side. Cowan, no good. Rebound, Holzapple, and the Trojans. They are off to an early 5-0 lead in this one. And that's Browse getting it across the big court. Terrell Williams, top of the circle. Williams, and underneath Holzapple, and he misses the easy shot, and the rebound comes down to the Panthers.
I think Holzapple expected to get fouled on that, and he didn't.
And underneath, and that shot is wide of everything there for Aaron Jones, and it's out of bounds, and it'll be Chambersburg basketball.
Despite their size disadvantage, all 3 of East's shots here, they've all missed, but they've all been inside too. And there's going to be a turnover maybe for Chambersburg. Yep.
Yeah. And it's the Panthers taking it the other way, and a block by Collier.
That was Donovan Medina went up for the shot, and that was kind of ill-advised because Collier was waiting right there.
Medina has Collier has a foot on Medina. He's 5'8". Tyler's 6'8".
Yeah.
And here's the Panthers working the basketball. They get it underneath, and the shot there is no good. Rebound comes down to Terrell Williams. And the Chambersburg Trojans from the foul line. The shot is no good. It's out of bounds. It'll be Panthers basketball. Knocked out by Collier. Central Dauphin East High School.
I believe it was number 5, Xavier Samuels, came in for CD East.
And that's Cowan. And over it comes. This is Jones. Now out on the left side. Gave it a look, now puts it up, and a good-looking three-point shot there. I think it's 3. These number 4.
I think it's Cowan.
Number 4. These numbers aren't going to be the easiest to read tonight either.
No, they're not.
And that's Cowan, and now the other way. That shot is no good. Into the left corner, coming out, short jumper there. And Collier comes up with it, partially blocked.
I think that was Williams got his hand on that ball.
And that's Schreffler, knocked out by Central Dauphin East. 4:08 first quarter, a 5-3 lead for the Trojans. And this will be Tyler Collier to inbound it for Chambersburg.
That was Cowan, hit the 3 for East.
And this is Browse, and he loses the basketball as it's taken away, and to the basket. It is good for Aaron Jones. And we've got a tie ball game. Chambersburg with the first 5. CD East Panthers with the next 5.
That was just a straight steal there from Xavier Samuels off Seth Browse. That doesn't happen very often to Browse.
No, kind of blindsided him and came.
East is playing very, very tough man-to-man, just like Chambersburg, and they have some pretty quick hands from what I've seen so far.
And this is Browse trying to get out of trouble, gets it to Terrell Williams. He puts up the 3. It is short and out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Central Dauphin East. Two-pointer by Collier, a three-pointer by Schreffler. The points in the ball game for Chambersburg. And Panthers have a two-pointer from Jones and a three-pointer from Cowan. There's a shot up and good. And the Panthers have the lead. Xavier Samuels with the short jumper. And a 7-5 lead for CD East.
Brian Tatum is in the game for CD East too, number 11.
And
yeah, their defense is causing some problems for Chambersburg here.
And that shot is up and in.
That was Schreffler again.
Okay, Schreffler with the three-pointer. He has nailed some threes this year, and that's underneath. It's going to be a foul, and I think it's going to be called maybe on Collier.
I hope it's on Holzapfel. Otherwise, there'll be a substitution for sure.
It is Holzapfel. So it was Holzapfel who got the whistle.
This is Samuels on the line.
And he's got the first one. That ties it at 8. And that is no good.
Foul there against CD East on the rebound.
Collier was fouled.
That was by Markel Horn, number 0. It's like another foul here on the.
Wow, this is just.
Well, that got pretty physical there.
Yes. And this one is on Chambersburg.
So that's gonna be a turnover because they were putting the ball into play. That was on Williams.
And that's the Trojans' third of the night. The Panthers have 2. And CD East with the basketball. Here, 2:24 to go first quarter. They in an 8-8 tie. And shot up there over the backboard out of bounds. And this should be Trojans, or was there a foul?
Yeah, there's a foul.
And that looks like that's on Max Doctor, his first. And the first shot goes in. And CD East has regained the lead.
Looks to me like the Panthers' goal here is to drive the ball whenever they get a chance and try to take it inside and maybe try to get fouls, because they're taking them right at Chambersburg so far. Only one shot from outside.
So it's Chambersburg with the basketball. This is Terrell Williams, and we're going to get a whistle and the foul on CD East.
Yeah, both teams playing really tight, tough man-to-man. I think the fouls are going to rack up here a little bit. Officials are trying to keep it, especially after that last little play where there was a little bit of jostling going on. They're going to call it pretty tight here, I think.
7 fouls, and we played less than 6 minutes. Schreffler with the jumper is short. Panthers with the rebound. And to the basket, underhanded layup won't go. Chambersburg with the rebound. Max Doctor out of his hands, out of bounds. And it's going to go back to CD East, another Trojans turnover.
I'm sure they would like to get out of a break, but I think East has got a lot of quickness. They're going to get their guys back there pretty good. You have to take your chances when you can, but don't force the issue on those fast breaks, I don't think.
1:39 to go first quarter. And the two-pointer is good underneath, and that is Xavier Samuels, who now has 6, and 11-8 Panthers lead. And it's Browse. He's double-teamed right now. He gets it to Collier. Right side, this is Schreffler, a minute 13. And to Browse. Browse gets it to Collier, top of the circle to Williams. Now Schreffler from the 3, and he's got it. His third 3 of the night. He has 9 of the 11 for the Trojans.
They're going to keep leaving him open. He's going to keep taking at him, I'm sure.
He has a nice-looking shot. Baseline jumper, no. Rebound, Chambersburg. This is Krause and Terrell Williams. And a foul, and I think it's going to be called on CD East.
Yep. That's on number 11, Brian Tatum. Trojans trying to work the ball in here on the right side of the block. First to Holzapfel, now to Doctor, and they're really playing them tough from behind, and that's two straight fouls called on that, though. We get, it's like Kyer Morton and Holzapfel back in, and Aaron Maynard for the last 35 seconds of this quarter. Morton's going to put it up.
And outside, it's good for the three-pointer.
You know he can shoot them. They let him open.
And Chambersburg back on top by 3. Tyree Morton drains to the 3. That's the 4th 3 of the quarter for Chambersburg. Panthers are going to work it for the last shot. Medina. And Medina drives in, puts it up off the side of the backboard. That's the end of the first quarter here at Cassius with the score. Chambersburg 14, Central Dauphin East 11 on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the SportsPage.blog.
F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! Right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. We have 0% APR for 60 months and up to $32.50 cash back on F-150s. Go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today.
The U.S. Air Force flies thousands of missions around the world each day and relies on airmen with specialized mechanical training and skills to make it all happen. When you choose a mechanical career in the Air Force, you'll receive extensive training and experience on some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Call Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254 to find out more. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Gary Klein with Ed Gottwals back at Chambersburg Area Senior High School. 14-11 lead for the Trojans going into the second quarter. It'll be Panthers basketball.
Ethan Treffler has 9 points for Chambersburg, and Xavier Samuel has 8 for CD East.
And the Panthers now underneath. That shot is no good. There to get the rebound is Max Doctor for the Trojans. And to the basket, this is Maynard. It won't go. Rebound comes down to the Panthers. They almost lose the basketball. Managed to retain control with Amir Jackson. And it's a traveling violation on the Panthers, and the Trojans will get it back on the turnover.
That's the first turnover of the game for East. Chambersburg had 4 in that first quarter.
Terrell Williams to take it across midcourt for the Trojans. Williams out on the right side, and that's Holsopple, top of the circle. Morton outside three-pointer, no. And I believe it's going to wind up in the hands of the Panthers as the ball went out of bounds on the Trojans.
Have Holsopple, Williams, Doctor, Maynard, and Morton in there right now.
8 fouls have been called in the game thus far, 4 for each team. Amir Jackson. And now underneath, I think we got the foul, and I think it's pretty obvious there. It's going to be called on Aaron Maynard.
East is doing a nice job against this man. So far, they've had more chances around the basket than any other team I've seen against Chambersburg this year. They're very quick. They're getting into the lane, and they're dishing off where they're taking themselves. They haven't hit a whole lot of them yet, but they're getting chances inside anyway.
And this is Donovan Medina. And it's back again to Medina. And now there's the shot going up, and is that a three?
Yep.
I think it is. Tyree Cowan. And that will be his second 3 of the night. This is Browse that also ties this game. And there's Morton with the shot. No good. A rebound comes down to the Panthers. And
it's going to be a foul, another foul against Maynard. They're calling us pretty tight.
And I believe that'll be his second. It is.
Yeah, that's a 6th on Chambersburg, too. So here comes Schreffler back into the game for Maynard.
We are tied at 14.
I think it's pretty clear CD East has an advantage in quickness tonight. Chambersburg has an advantage in size.
Cowan, Tyree Cowan, 5'11 junior. And it's over to Aaron Jones. And there's the outside shot on the 3. It is no good from Amir Jackson. And here come the Trojans with Browse with the ball, driving underneath. And now we tried to get it to Collier, lost the ball, but there is a whistle. And
that's a bad play all around. They got a turnover and they got a foul on Collier.
And that's going to be Tyler's second.
Yep.
And we still have 5:39 to go first half.
Yeah, Browse drove the baseline there and got under the basket. He wasn't in a position where he could shoot. He was looking for help. Couldn't find anybody. Tried to get it to Collier, and East was just too quick.
And that was the 7th team foul, and East is in the bonus, and the first one is good. And that will put the Panthers back on top. Panthers by 1.
Taking Collier out, brought Henry Shearer in.
And the second one is off the front of the rim. No good. Panthers come down with the rebound. And they get the ball to Donovan Medina. Out on the left side. Looking for Medina. Or excuse me, it's Amir Jackson. And it's Jackson who comes in, puts it up from the foul line, and it's good. And the Panthers have a 3-point lead at 17-14. They've scored 6 unanswered points.
Chambersburg hasn't got any good looks on offense here for in this quarter.
And it's Browse, 3-point try is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to the Panthers. And the bounce pass and underneath, that one rims out, and right there is Morton for the rebound for Chambersburg. And this is Browse now back out, and here's Morton for the 3, and he sinks it. Shear, number 22, Max Shear. That is the Trojans' 5th 3-pointer of the night. Their first basket, a 2-pointer by Collier. Everything else has been 3s. And we're knotted at 17. The ball is going to be knocked away by the Trojans. This is Seth Browse, and it's Browse, and he'll get it left side to Schreffler, and now back it comes. Holsopple, turnaround jumper, no. And taken away by Seth Browse and the Trojans as the Panthers turn it over.
That was Holsopple on the block down last possession. There's a hold on number 1, Donovan Medina on Browse. They're really calling this close, which is probably a good thing because it could get pretty testy otherwise because there's both teams playing really tight, sticky man-to-man.
That will be the 6th team foul on the Panthers.
So far against this man-to-man, Chambersburg has been able to isolate their shooters. They got 5 3-pointers. They're going to probably need to keep doing that.
I guess the 5th team foul on Cowan. And now we've got another.
Nope, that's a moving pick.
Okay, so another turnover for the Trojans.
Yep. That was on Shearer.
Yes, that was 5. They just put it up. No,
yep.
5 fouls, and it was on Perrin. And the Panthers with the basketball and a chance to take the lead here at the 3:21 mark. A foul is called, and I believe it's going to be on Browse.
Yep. I'll be honest with you, it's not worth trying to knock the ball away like that. They're going to call you.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you want to play tight defense, but every time I've seen a player take a chance on a steal tonight, except for one East guy got away with it. And he didn't foul. He got a good steal, but I mean, every other time it's been a foul, and they're being consistent about it.
That was the 19th foul for the Trojans, so the next one will be the double bonus. And the tie is broken again right there, 18-17.
It's Tyreek Cowan on the line again.
And the second one from Cowan is no good. And the rebound comes down to the Trojans. Schreffler, 3-pointer. This one is no good. The Trojans had the rebound, but then there's a foul called, I believe, on Chambersburg.
I'm telling you, this game is getting called really, really tight. Holzapper went up for that over a guy's back, but he didn't seem like he was on the guy's back, and he had both hands on the ball. They called him anyway.
And it's Cowan back at the foul line.
This time shooting 2.
As we're in the double bonus. Panthers by 1, by 2. And a chance to give East a 3-point lead right here. And that shot is also good. That one crawled in. But Tyree Cowan puts the Panthers up by 3 at 20-17.
There's a little full court pressure action from CD East.
Yeah, the Trojans break it, get it down. Max Doctor baseline jumper is good. So Doctor with 2 on the night, and it's a 1-point ball game stolen by the Trojans. This is Schreffler, has the ball knocked away, and he's also fouled.
Well, you know it's going to be a foul. I'm not saying the referees are doing a bad job. They're being consistent. They're calling pretty much everything, so players are going to have to adjust to that. So Schreffler will be on the line, should be for 2 here.
So it's Ethan Schreffler, and he ties the ball game as he's got the first one. And the second one on the way is good. Schreffler with 11, and the Trojans are back on top by 1, 21-20, still 2:45 to go, first quarter. And the jumper is short, and I believe the Panthers stepped out on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, they did.
They're going to press full court again. Chambersburg's done well breaking this so far. But I'm not surprised to see it with East quickness.
And this is Browse with the basketball for Chambersburg. Seth Browse, and as he works it over to Henry Shear. And now the Trojans turn it back to CD East.
I could see that turnover coming. Shearer was running out of seconds, and he had to find somebody, and nobody really moved toward him at an angle he can get it to. End up throwing it out of bounds.
And here's Medina. This is Medina underneath. No, rebound Terrell Williams for the Trojans. And Williams takes it the distance and has the ball knocked away. Now the three-pointer. Oh, and that rims out. Did everything but go in for Shear. And this is Schreffler, and he puts it through.
Chambersburg had 3 shots on that, or 4 shots, because the fourth one finally went in. Schreffler gets a rebound basket.
13 on the night for Schreffler. And the Trojans back on top by 3, 23-20. And that's a shot. It is no good. Rebound comes down to the Trojans as Doctor comes out with it. And he'll get it back to Ethan Schreffler. This is Terrell Williams. Williams, the little jumper is good. Terrell Williams with his first bucket of the night. Trojans match their largest lead at 25-20.
Offensive foul in there against Donovan Medina. Chambersburg on an 8-0 run right now, looking to extend that.
So each team has had its runs here in the first half, and exactly 1 minute to go. And a 5-point Chambersburg lead.
Yeah, CD East is only 1 out of 11 from the field this quarter. They have made a few free throws, but
Seth Browse on the left side. Browse as he gets it to Shearer. And that is going to be out of bounds. It went right off the hands of Doctor.
Again, that defense, sometimes the players get the ball and they get a little panic because they know the clock's ticking and they got to do something with it. Not making another good pass there.
33 seconds to go. Underneath, that shot is no good, but the Panthers get the rebound. Down by 5 with 25 seconds to go, first half. And that's on the right side to the basket, and Horn.
Charging again.
And a charge is called. Take the basket off the board.
It's a nice drive by Horn, but honestly, I didn't see who it was underneath. It might have been Shearer. stood their ground, and he ran into him after he released it.
Second foul of the night on Horn, and the 18th foul for CD East. Trojans will probably work it for the last shot here.
Well, there's a foul. That's going to be a one-on-one for Williams. I don't think that's what the East coach wanted.
No, that wasn't in the plan.
No.
Xavier Samuels will be charged with his first foul of the ball game. And Terrell Williams goes to the line for Chambersburg. And Williams' shot is good. Trojans lead by 6, 26-20. They led 14-11 at the end of the first half. Second one, Williams is no good. Panthers come up with the rebound as they take it up court, put the shot up there, miss. And that's the end of half number 1 at Chambersburg Area Senior High School. With the score, Chambersburg 26, CD East 20 on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the SportsPage.blog.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! And right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. The Versatile Escape has 0% for 60 months. This won't last, so go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries don't always happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Michael Day, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you. The U.S. Air Force flies thousands of missions around the world each day and relies on airmen with specialized mechanical training and skills to make it all happen. When you choose a mechanical career in the Air Force, you'll receive extensive training and experience on some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Call Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254 to find out more. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
This is Chambersburg Trojans basketball on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Halftime show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland communities. It is a 26-20 lead here at the half. The Trojans closing out the second quarter on a 9-0 run. They were down by 3, scored the last 9 points of the quarter, and as they're in the locker room, have a lead right now of 26-20. And a reminder to join us Friday night when the Trojans will be in Altoona to take on the Mountain Lions on Mid-Penn Broadcasting. Pregame show at 7:15, tip-off at 7:30 p.m. Want to remind you, wrestling coming your way from here at Chambersburg. And that's going to happen Thursday, January the 10th. The dual meet with State College should be underway about 7 p.m. here on Mid-Penn Broadcasting. 26-20, the Trojans lead it at the half on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Antrim Insurance Agency, your independent Erie insurance agent with offices in Greencastle and Waynesboro. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Antrim Insurance Agency today, 717-593-0500, or visit AntrimInsurancePA.com.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
If a business has a bad sign, that's probably, well, a bad sign. Would you really want to do business with that company?
Your sign may be the first impression people have of your business. That's why a good quality sign is an important part of every successful business.
For 70 years, Art Sign Company has been the area's premier sign and identity professionals, providing expert craftsmanship in every commercial and residential sign they create.
Art Sign Company takes pride in offering signs for every type of business.
Their products even include digital and lighted signs.
And the residential offerings include house signs, birthday banners, and more.
Art Sign Company handles everything from the design and fabrication process to installation and service.
You can even promote your business on the road with a standout vehicle wrap.
Learn more online at artsignco.com.
Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop where customers become friends.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060. Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
The Chambersburg Trojans play here. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Okay, we got some first half stats here real quick before we get started in the second half. For Chambersburg, Ethan Schreffler leads with 13 points. Got a bunch of guys with 3 and 2. Kyrie Morton has 3, Henry Shearer 3, and Terrell Williams 3. Max Doctor has 2, and Tyler Collier 2. For CD East, Xavier Samuels has 8, Tyreek Cowan 7, and Amir Jackson 5. The Panthers shot only 6 of 28 from the field in the first half, 35%, while Chambersburg was 9 out of 20. There's a turnover to start the half.
And the Panthers will take it to the basket and get the easy layup as the two-pointer goes down.
That's Chase Crowell with the basket.
So that is Crowell, number 15. And I think we have a whistle already, and it's on the CD East Panthers.
Yep, against Medina. Calling for a hold there.
Working the ball to Seth Browse. Browse now back to Collier. He puts up the jumper and sinks it. Tyler Collier for 2, and that's his first 2 since the first basket of the game.
You don't normally see him taking shots in that range. Either the layups are way inside or take a 3, but that was inside the line by a couple steps.
Tyreek Cowan. And now it comes to Xavier Samuels. And this is Cowan being guarded by Schreffler. And
timeout.
Timeout CD East, and I think that's first timeout of the night. And with 7:08 remaining in the third quarter, Chambersburg 28, Central Dauphin East 22 on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! Right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. We have 0% APR for 60 months and up to $32.50 cash back on F-150s. Go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today.
Gary, I have one halftime score here in Mid-Penn Commonwealth. Cumberland Valley leads Central Dauphin 26 to 20.
26, so yeah, a battle of the top teams tonight. So, and that is going to be a foul called. And Cumberland Valley looks really strong this year too. Yeah. Yep.
There's another quick foul against Chambersburg against Seth Browse. And the referees have not changed their style. They're calling tight.
That's the second of the night on Seth. And Panthers working the basketball as they work ahead, and a three-point try is up and no good for Crowell. And I think we got another foul.
Another foul against Chambersburg on a push for the rebound. Boy, can't do much anything under there, guys. Gotta hold your. Oh, it is against East. Okay, I was going to say it didn't seem like Chambersburg was in position there to get that called against them.
It's the second of the night on Xavier Samuels, and already the second foul on the Panthers. And a minute and 19 seconds of the third quarter. And Seth Browse, as he has it between the circles, and he'll get it to Collier. Out on the left, now right side it comes. And the fadeaway jumper is good. Seth Browse with his first points of the night. And the Trojans with their largest lead of the night at 8, 30-22.
Fadeaway baseline jumper there for Browse. That's pretty important. He had one of those early this year I was very impressed with.
And this is Jackson, three-pointer, and he sinks it. Amar Jackson with a three.
Well, he got that one off quick, didn't he?
He did.
He had in his mind he was going to do it.
And put it up underneath. Holtzapfel with the bucket for Chambersburg. And it's a 7-point game at 32-25.
Broke the press, and Browse made a real nice bounce pass to Holtzapfel.
Second quarter, Gettysburg leads Greencastle 20-13, and the foul called.
Another foul against Browse. He'll be coming out.
That was his third.
Yep. Two here in the first minute and a half of the second half.
Wow. And we've already had 4 whistles here.
Well, Jackson made a good first move to get his shoulder ahead of Browse, and Browse tried to catch up by cutting him off and couldn't get there. It looks like that's what they're going to do here. Jack, that time he got stripped.
And loses the basketball. Terrell Williams and to Maynard. Holtzapfel underneath for the two-pointer. Ty Holtzapfel. And the Trojans up by 9.
Looks like after that timeout, they put the ball in Jackson's hands, trying to make something happen out front.
Crowell, and that misses everything, but the Panthers rebound. Going to be a jump ball underneath, but the possession arrow is to the Panthers.
Apparently Crowell must be one of the three-point guys because he's hoisted up a couple of them here but didn't make them. So he's now sitting.
And the Panthers will inbound it under their own basket. And out it comes. The jumper there off the back of the glass is no good underneath. The follow-up and a foul called.
The other thing East is doing is crashing boards here second half, big time.
And this time,
that was Tatum. Missed a shot, and then he got his own rebound, and when he drove, he got hacked.
Terrell Williams with his second on the night for Chambersburg. And Tatum's first one is good. Brian Tatum is a 5'10 junior. 8-point Chambersburg lead. And that's going to be off the back of the glass, no good. A whistle underneath.
That was on East on the rebound. They're obviously definitely going to go for every board they can here second half. That time it cost them a foul, but that's actually the second foul against them on a rebound.
And their fourth team foul here in the second half. Called on Donovan Medina. And here's Maynard. Maynard coming around the right side, works it underneath and gets it over, and putting it through is Holtzapfel, who all at once has 6 points on the night.
There's a turnover against East.
Chambersburg by 10, and Terrell Williams with the basketball to Aaron Maynard. And that's Williams. He gets it to Collier. Collier into the paint and gets it to Holtzapfel. He puts it through again. 9 points for Holtzapfel, and most of those have come here in the third quarter.
I think that's all 8 of his are right here.
8, okay.
Yeah, he's just been in the right place at the right time, and he hasn't missed. That's the big key. Puts Chambersburg up by 10.
Right side underneath, baseline jumper, no, but Collier is there to get the rebound for Chambersburg.
Right now, Chambersburg can take control of this game.
And the Trojans lead it by 12. Yes, they have a chance right here. And here is the shot from the line. It's good. Terrell Williams. And Williams now with 5 on the night. And the Panthers, what time as the Trojans begin to pull away in this one. 3:31 to go in the third quarter. It is Chambersburg 40, Central Dauphin East 26 on the F&M Trust Sports Network.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries don't always happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Michael Day, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
Gary Klein with Ed Gutwalls. We're back at Cassius, and the Trojans lead here 40-26.
Chambersburg is 7 for 7 from the field this quarter, too.
Oh.
If you're looking for a reason why they built that lead up to 14 points, that's it right there.
That will do it in a hurry. That's 14 right there, 7-7.
Yep.
And this is Cowan, and he takes a shot that's no good, and he travels.
Yep. Trojans played really good defense there and made him take that extra step because you could tell he wanted to drive down the lane. He just couldn't get there quick enough and took the extra step.
3:08 remaining third quarter, and the three-pointer outside is no good from number 20, Morton.
Yeah, what I've seen so far, if Kyrie is open, he's going to take it. He's been hot here lately. That one just missed off the rim.
Here's Cowan. And Cowan again on the right side. And ball is going to be knocked out of bounds, and it's I think they're going to give the ball back to the Panthers.
Yep. Max Doctor in for Holzapfel.
14-point Trojan lead, and Central Dauphin East with the basketball. And there is a loose ball on the court, and that's picked up by Collier. Now Collier underneath and misses the slam. And the rebound to the Panthers the other way, and the layup is good. And that is Cowan for the two, and another missed shot by the Trojans. And to the basket, and very quickly, what's that, 6 in a row there for the Panthers? Number 5 with the shot, that is Xavier Samuels. And we're down to a 10-point ball game, and now Chambersburg wants time with the score. The Trojans 40, Panthers 30 on the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Antrim Insurance Agency, your independent Erie insurance agent with offices in Greencastle and Waynesboro. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Antrim Insurance Agency today, 717-593-0500, or visit AntrimInsurancePA.com.
All at once, Trojan lead down to 10 points here with Tyler Collier to inbound it after the timeout in front of the Chambersburg bench. Some substitutions here for the Panthers.
East with their speed is always capable of using that fast break to get back in a game. That's kind of what happened there. They got 2 breaks and made 2 baskets.
Aaron Maynard. And Maynard gets it out to Doctor. Now left side, shot going up there is no good for the Trojans. Morton underneath, another missed shot this time by the Panthers, and they'll try again and put it through. And looks like number 4 Three. That's Amar Jackson with the two-pointer.
Those jerseys are hard to read.
Yes, yeah. Just that color combination there.
You got the black uniforms and the numbers are black with white shadow, and it's just not really hard that easy to see. There's a travel from Williams. So Chambersburg built that 14-point lead. Now they're going the other direction, down to 8.
This has been a game of spurts for both teams here. And now it's 6 unanswered by the Panthers.
One thing, Seth Browse has been out for Chambersburg, their point guard. He's kind of been, their offensive pace has been off a little bit here since he went out.
And this is Medina. Medina will get it to Aaron Jones. And there's Jones underneath, and that shot there is good. And that goes down. That's for Horn. Marco Horn, the 6'3 sophomore, and it's down to a 6-point game.
And another turnover for Chambersburg.
And here it comes with Medina now outside. The 3 is good. And
that's Horn again.
Horn, and that was a 2-pointer, yeah.
Yep, 2.
And it's a 4-point ball game. The Panthers on a 10-0 run.
This press has Chambersburg discombobulated a little bit here.
And the clock is down to 8 seconds. 6,
There's
5, and here's the steal. And to the basket, and there the shot is good. And that is good. Again, it is Horn. And the Panthers have scored 12 unanswered points after the Trojans build a 14-point lead. And at the end of 3 quarters, Chambersburg 40. CD East to 38 on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
If a business has a bad sign, that's probably, well, a bad sign. Would you really want to do business with that company?
Your sign may be the first impression people have of your business. That's why a good quality sign is an important part of every successful business.
For 70 years, Art Sign Company has been the area's premier sign and identity professionals, providing expert craftsmanship in every commercial and residential sign they create.
Art Sign Company takes pride in offering signs for every type of business.
Their products even include digital and lighted signs.
And the residential offerings include house signs, birthday banners, and more.
Art Sign Company handles everything from the design and fabrication process to installation and service.
You can even promote your business on the road with a standout vehicle wrap.
Learn more online at artsignco.com.
Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop where customers become friends.
Welcome back to Chambersburg Area Senior High School, and all at once we've got a tight ball game again, 40-38.
See Seth Browse, all the starters are back in the game for Chambersburg. The East is really, their pressure has really made a big difference here. They've extended their defense a lot.
Ethan Schreffler, and there's the 3. Big bucket for Schreffler. His 4th 3 of the night, 12. I have him at 16.
They needed that one.
Boy, did they, huh? For a 5-point ball game.
Now, almost all of East offense either come on fast breaks after steals or turnovers, or they've just done a little one-on-one action. And that looks like they're going to do that again here.
And now the basket. Markle is short. Terrell Williams rebound for Chambersburg. These teams have just taken turns going on runs tonight. And the Trojans now with the shot there by Holsopple is no good. Panthers come up with the rebound, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. And is it out on the Panthers? I believe they're going to call it.
No, it's East ball.
It's East ball, yes.
So the danger with Chambersburg missing a shot like that when they weren't really in there, they weren't set up well on offense, was that then the East gets a fast break.
Yeah. And here we come underneath, and that one bounces off the backboard to go in for Aaron Jones. We're down to a 3-point game at 43-40. And here's Seth Browse. And it's Browse behind the back dribble, but it's going to be a turnover.
5-second count. Good defense there by Brian Tatum. That run for CD East obviously took Chambers, not only did it catch them up on the scoreboard, but it sort of took Chambersburg out of what they were doing there. They had some good things going on offense. They were getting some easy layups on fast breaks, and now they've kind of gotten out of that pace.
And here's Aaron Jones, and the ball knocked away by the Trojans, but CD East will come up with it.
Yeah, Ethan Schreffler stuck his hand in there and knocked it free, but nobody was there to get it.
Medina to the basket. It's no good. Collier had a hand on it and lost it. And this is Horn to Cowan. And Cowan underneath for the two is good. And we're down to a 1-point ball game. 43-42 is the Trojans' lead. Schreffler does it again. Ethan Schreffler with his 5th three of the night. He now has 19.
Can't believe they still keep giving him shots.
And again he's open and nails it. 46-42, 4-point Trojan lead. 5:46 to go on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Premier HVAC services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at PremierHVACPA.com. Premier HVAC services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Gary Klein with Ed Gottwaltz back here at Chambersburg Area Senior High School. Don't go anywhere. This is a good one tonight. 46-42, the Trojans lead with 5:37 to go.
Now the teams have settled down a little bit in terms of fouls. I think they kind of learned what the officials are going to call. Each team only has 3. There's a walk against East.
So the Trojans will get it back on the Panthers' turnover. And this is Williams. Terrell Williams across midcourt for Chambersburg. And I think
there's a foul against East. That's against Cowan.
So that will be the second foul of the night for Cowan.
Right.
And
14 that was ill-fated from the very beginning. Nobody got free.
And the Panthers are going to get the easy bucket underneath. A 2-pointer. And the other way, Williams' shot misses. And the fight for the basketball, and now it goes back to the Panthers. And CD East with the ball chance to tie it. Shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Chambersburg.
They're making some uncharacteristically bad passes here that East is having an easy time picking off with their quickness.
And here's Collier underneath.
Oh, I can't believe they're not calling fouls on this.
And another miss, another 3 misses. This one is up and finally goes in. Holtzoppel.
Well, he stuck with it. They had 2 other rebounds that did not go in the basket. That was I thought there was an awful lot of contact on Collier that last shot.
Yeah, I was looking for the foul call right there.
Definitely.
But especially the way they're calling tonight.
Yep. Now there they called Holtzoppel for the same thing. Well, yeah. Okay, not the same thing. He definitely got his arm, but
so it'll be a foul on Holtzoppel. And it will send Marco Horn to the line. To try to cut into the 4-point Trojan lead, make it a 1-possession game. He does just that.
He banked it in.
48-45. Trojans lead by just 3. And the second one is good. Horn nails them both. And it's a 2-point game with 4:08 to play.
Not sure what that whistle was for. East has backed off the press a little bit, but they're still going to pick up very high in the half court here. And it's sort of a trapping press.
And over to the corner now. Collier underneath, misses a layup. And they get the ball, goes back to CD East to the basket. It's good at that end, and we're tied. We are all tied up on the layup.
That's Jackson.
By Amar Jackson. 48-48, 3:44 to go on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
We understand that injuries often don't happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Brad Connor, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love, safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
.344 to play in this one, and the verdict far from being decided. 48-48 score.
CD East on defense has really taken Chambersburg out of their offense by this trapping press they have. It's not a full court, but once they get close, then they're back off now. Chambersburg got it across. Now they got to set something up.
And this is Browse, three-pointer, and he's got it. Seth Browse. Big bucket for Browse.
They just backed away from him. He said, okay, I'll take it.
51-48. 3-point lead by the Trojans. Knocked away Williams. Panthers have it back. And underneath. And the Trojans knock it away and get the basketball. A clean block.
That was Collier blocked the second one.
And that's Krause. And that's Collier to Holsopple, and he gets tied up.
He gets fouled.
And there is a foul called, so Holsopple will be at the line for a few critical foul shots here.
No, that's not a... That's just a...
No, okay, not at the line.
East only has 5 team fouls here, so...
Yeah, and it was not a shooting foul, so...
That's critical for Chambersburg to get that rebound, because every time East gets a rebound, they're off and running.
And Schreffler with the jumper. He's got 2 more. Ethan Schreffler.
Got the magic touch tonight.
He does. Everything is falling for Ethan. 21 on the night. Unofficially.
I can only remember one miss.
Yes, and that was in the first half, I believe. That shot is good. And who was it there? It was...
Number 2, Aaron Jones. I'd say East is also doing a much better job on offense figuring out Chambersburg D.
Williams, Schreffler again, and it's off the rim, no good. And there's going to be a foul underneath on the rebound on Holsopple. We'll go to the line.
Ty Holsopple doing a good job on the offensive glass here in the last 30 seconds or so.
Second of the night on Aaron Jones, and that shot is good for Holsopple.
16 fouls for East, so that'll put Chambersburg in a bonus next one.
Second one, and rims out, but Williams gets the rebound for Chambersburg. And they'll get it to Browse. We're down to 2:08 to go, a 4-point Trojan lead. And it's Browse, and now to Collier. Collier turns around, puts it up. It's no good, but a foul on the Panthers underneath. And this will send the Trojans to the line.
Terrell Williams will take this one. That'll be a 1-and-1 now.
And the Trojans could use a couple of shots here, a 4-point lead. It is a 2-possession game, and no matter what happens, it'll remain that. He's got the first one.
That's 2 really big offensive rebounds Chambersburg gotten, because most of the offensive rebounds this quarter have been done by East.
And the second one is good. Trojans lead it by 6 at 56-50.
Now, East been getting a lot of good looks on offense. Too easy, too fast. Let's see if Chambersburg can hold them off a little bit here. Make them earn it a little bit.
And the Panthers driving underneath, and they're going to call a jump ball, but possession is to the Panthers.
That's third block of the night for Tyler Collier. He did a smart thing. He just stood his ground and put his arms up. And the guy who, I think it was Medina that was driving, just put the ball right up into his arm.
And the three-pointer outside is no good. Panthers do get the rebound. And
foul. I'm not sure who that was on. They called it against Chambersburg. Off the ball.
That was away from the ball.
Might have been Williams. I'm not sure. Nope, Maynard.
That's his third. 5th team foul for the Trojans with 1:42 to go in the ball game. And the Trojans up by 4 on that layup.
That was Cowan got that one. So that was a pretty easy basket for East.
And it's a 4-point game, 1:26 to go. And the Panthers steal the basketball. And underneath, and now it's down to a 2-point lead. The Panthers aren't going away, Ed.
No, they're not. I didn't think they would.
Yeah. And
Chambersburg having a tough time getting that ball over midcourt. Now they got it. 1:05 left.
This is Browse.
That's who Chambersburg would like to see fouled, Browse.
And to Williams. The Trojans run the clock down with a 2-point lead. Still 51 seconds
There's a
on
foul
the clock.
way off the ball on Cowan. He just pretty much knocked Collier down to the floor.
So it will send Collier to the line. So it'll be a 1-and-1.
Collier's not shot a foul shot tonight. I don't believe.
His shot is no good, and the rebound comes down to the Panthers.
They're going to break again.
And they go down, and we're getting
a hold against Chambersburg. And the official that called that was the furthest one from the play, and I know that's what Chambersburg fans are getting on his case about. He called that from way back here at midcourt. Basically, when Cowan gets the ball, he's just going to the hole. And that time he got fouled.
And Sean Schreffler calling a timeout. 44 seconds to go. 2-point game. Trojans lead this one by a score of 56-54.
Great movie with a great line. Show me the money! And right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. The Versatile Escape has 0% for 60 months. This won't last, so go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
44.9 on the scoreboard clock here at Cassius. And the Trojans lead this one by the slimmest of margins, 2 points, 56-54. Panthers keep roaring back.
Well, they had 56-50, and then Tyree Cowan basically said, "This is my game now." He's got the ball 3 straight times, 2 layups, one on a really nice pass. The second he drove himself. The third time he drove himself, and he got fouled on that. So he's at the line for 2 now. He can score 5th and 6th straight points for East if he makes them. Oh, that's going to be out of bounds. They called it before the shot.
And now the Panthers trying to get the ball in, and they have to use a timeout. They could not get it in. So CD East does call a timeout with 44.9 seconds to go in the game. And this update brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and make sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. And reminder coming up here on Mid-Penn Broadcasting, we'll have wrestling Thursday, January the 10th, a week from tomorrow. It'll be a dual meet with State College slated to get underway at about 7 p.m. on Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
Chambersburg Wrestling got a real big match tomorrow. They're at Central Dauphin. It's been a long, long time since they've beaten them.
And going in tomorrow, they have a shot of doing it, would you say?
They do have a shot there, absolutely. Always tough to beat CD and always tough to beat them up there, so it'll be a big feather in their cap if they could pull it off. Here we go, 44 seconds to get left.
And the Panthers to inbound the basketball as they get it into
Cowan.
Cowan,
this time he picked his dribble up.
And Cowan, we're down to 33 seconds to go. 0 is Mark Horn. Horn gave it a look, but passes it off.
Looks like they want to hold for at least get a really good shot here. Good defense so far by Chambersburg. Jackson has the ball now. He's going to take a 3-pointer. Missed everything.
And he missed out of bounds, and the Trojans will have it back.
I'm not so sure that's what they drew up in the huddle.
Yeah, it didn't look like the best of plays. Yeah.
15 seconds left. Chambersburg's going to get this ball in, and East will probably do some fouling.
And the key right here is going to be making those foul shots.
Well, yeah, they got to get the ball in first, though. East have been really good about bothering them, so a lot of contact going on there in that little scrum in the middle of the court.
And this will be Collier. And the Trojans having problems, and they have to call a timeout, unable to get it in.
Yeah, East did a really good job defending every guy that broke for the ball. He had a defender right on him, and it was smart for Tyler Collier not to try to throw that in. Got the timeout.
Hey, East is a quick ball team, as you talked a lot about tonight, Ed. They've only played 6 games, have 2 losses on the year. And, boy, based on what I'm seeing tonight, they have a very good team.
Yep. Very, very quick. There's no question of that.
Yeah. Right now, it's a 2-point ball game. Chambersburg unable to get the ball in, had to use a timeout.
And East pressing defenses and quickness has really showed up here in the second half and made Chambersburg work for every time they're trying to get the ball down the court. If they do successfully get it down, then East is probably going to have to foul, but first things first, you got to get the ball inbounds, then you got to get it past midcourt.
And Gettysburg defeats Greencastle tonight by a score of 57-49 in boys basketball.
I say if Tyler Collier taking the ball out of bounds, he's obviously, with his height, he can throw it from a little bit different angle. They just got to get somebody free to get the ball. They still haven't.
And now they do get it in. This is Schreffler fouled in the backcourt.
It's going to be one-on-one. 13 seconds left.
And Schreffler, who has 21 tonight, he's 2 of 2 from the foul line. And these are big shots right here. If you could make it a 2-possession ball game, it would be certainly what you want. And they're going to do it as the shot is good. This shot would make it a 2-possession game, a 3-point Chambersburg lead. Schreffler trying to make it 4, and it rims out. And the Panthers are alive as they get the rebound and getting it down court. They're going to be putting up the 3. There it is, and the shot is no good. Trojans rebound, game over. The Chambersburg Trojans survive the Panthers tonight, one time with a lead in the ball game of 14 points, but CD East just kept battling back, and I think the Panthers, an outstanding ball club, and Chambersburg never really could shake them tonight until the end did.
I tell you, if you take away Mifflin County, I think just about any other team in the league could beat any other team this year. Everybody's pretty close, and that showed again tonight.
Yeah, it is, and it looks that way, other than Mifflin County in that Commonwealth division. So this could be a very interesting run here of the month of January in the Commonwealth. And we will be coming back to take a look at tonight's ball game on the Antrim Insurance post-game show after these messages on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! And right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. The Edge has 0% for 60 months plus $1,500 cash back. So go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries don't always happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Michael Day, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
The U.S. Air Force flies thousands of missions around the world each day and relies on airmen with specialized mechanical training and skills to make it all happen. When you choose a mechanical career in the Air Force, you'll receive extensive training and experience on some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Call Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254 to find out more. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5. Final score tonight, the Chambersburg Trojans defeat the Central Dauphin East Panthers by a score of 57-54. The Trojans are now 7-3 on the season, while the Panthers fall to 4 wins and 3 losses.
For Chambersburg, we have Ethan Schreffler with a team-high 22 points. Ty Holsopple has 11. Terrell Williams has 7. For East, Amir Jackson 14. Tyree Cowan 11. And Xavier Samuels 10. Chambersburg made half their shots from the field. That's probably what saved them tonight. And their 3-point percentage had to be better than that, I'm sure.
Yes.
And that's really what I think what saved them tonight. They got the extra points on those 3-pointers. That made a huge difference, especially Ethan Schreffler had 5, but big one by Seth Browser in the fourth quarter, too.
Now I have Chambersburg for 8 3-pointers on the night.
Okay.
Yeah, 8 total. The 5 by Schreffler. And
so Shearer had 1 too.
Yeah, Shearer had 1.
And Morton.
And Morton, yes.
Yeah. The one by Browser in the fourth period was huge. Schreffler had 2 earlier in the fourth period to kind of stop East momentum. And then Browse hit 1 to break the 48-48 tie. And then Chambersburg did not trail after that.
And, and Chambersburg came out, and really in the first part of the third quarter, it looked like they were putting it away. They built a 14-point lead, and I think you mentioned at one time they were 7 out of 7 from the field in that
to
quarter.
Start that third quarter, yeah.
Yeah, but right away, it almost on the turn of a dime, the Panthers come charging back again.
They called a timeout. They changed their press from just sort of token press early in the backcourt to a trapping, sort of a 3-quarter court trap, and it really caused a lot of problems for Chambersburg. It threw their offense completely off, and he scored 12 straight points to end the period.
Yeah, so Chambersburg had 14 to start it and 12 by East to end it. That's the kind of game. It was a very interesting game to watch tonight.
It was. Lots of stuff going on.
Yep, a fun game, and 2 good basketball teams, and Chambersburg will try to continue the winning ways as they have the long road trip to Altoona coming up on Friday night to take on the Mountain Lions, and we'll have the play-by-play for you beginning at 7:15 on Friday night from Altoona. Tonight's game has been a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com. Bernie Stanalosi operating the camera tonight, and tonight's game has been brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and make sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. By Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waitsboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. By Summit Sports Medicine at Chambersburg and Waynesboro. By the Franklin County Visitors Bureau. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. By Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road, Chambersburg. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. By Shippensburg Physical Therapy with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. By Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community. Since 1984, Art Sign Company, serving the area since 1945. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. By the Sports Page, your new source for Franklin County sports is at thesportspage.blog. By the United States Air Force, aim high with a career that makes a difference, the U.S. Air Force. By Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Waynesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, hats, and so much more. By Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas in Chambersburg and McLaughlin's Drugstore in McConnellsburg. And by Klein Tours. For Ed Gottwalls, I'm Gary Klein, thanking you for joining us tonight. Again, the final score, Chambersburg 57, Central Dauphin East 54. Good night, everyone.